So I'm Cora Robinson, and this is my demonstrative speech outline for Public Speaking 181. So when was the last time anyone here had an art lesson? It was probably in middle school when your eyes were all glossed over because the teacher was going on about some Egyptian vase or something. Well, today we're going to learn real art techniques that can actually be transferred into your own hobbies. So the basics are, most people don't know that when you hold a paintbrush, you don't hold it like you're writing. So when you write, you're going to hold it at the bottom and tightly. That's wrong, and a lot of people just don't know that. You're actually supposed to grip it at the end and lightly, and that gives those like soft, fluid, blended brush strokes that are desired in paintings. So also, water is your best friend. So let me just show you guys the difference. Here's black paint on a dry brush. I'll get it wet. The paint just goes a lot further. And a lot of people don't know that because the drier your brush is, the more clumpy and patchy your paint is going to go onto the canvas. And when painting, always paint back to front. So you want to paint the sky or the background of your painting before you paint the foreground. So if I'm going to paint a tree or something, I'm not going to want to go in after and paint a sunset behind it, because I'm not going to have to go in between all the leaves and everything like that. It's just easier to build from the back to front. So in many cases, diluting one color of paint is a more efficient way of creating an ombre effect than is mixing colors of paint. So if I start with orange here and brush it on, and then get some water on the brush. I can slowly blend it down and it gets lighter and lighter and lighter. So there's that trick. But color can also be manipulated by changing the tint or shade or tone. So changing the tint of color is adding white to the shade. So you take regular yellow and add some white. And that changes the tint of regular yellow to, you probably can't see that on video, but it's a pale yellow. I didn't think of that. Whoops. And then shade is adding black to color. So that gets skewed a lot because people think tinting your windows it's darker. It's actually the opposite. Tint is lighter, shade is darker. And then tone is adding gray to colors to give it a more earthy, neutral tone. And probably the last thing is never ever paint two colors that are super close to one another over each other. So if you have an orange cat with a little yellow flower in front of it, they're going to blend right into each other. There's no differentiation between the two. Like, they're too close. So that's pretty much it. That's some tips and tricks on how to paint.
Well, excellent.
Hope that helps anyone.
Thank you.